What's up guys, GunnerBriz here. I've been recently getting a lot of comments from you guys asking how to throw a flat bag, so I'm here to show you how I throw a flat bag. So when I started playing cornhole, I noticed that I had a left side tilt bag, which everyone knows that's a pretty common tilt for people to have because they release and they don't fully get their palm up like they need to. So first we're gonna start with the grip. Since I've started, I've had a couple different grips that I've switched over time just to get more and more comfortable. So my first grip, I started with 4 fingers in the middle. It's pretty common for most people, thumb on the top. And when you throw it, you flick your fingers and that's how you create the flat bag with that grip. I wasn't very accurate with that grip. What I found was the easiest to get a flat bag was finger on the corner. So you kind of like flick it like a Frisbee almost in a way. So it's just a through and flick. That also helped me get rotation on the bag and get spin to flatten it out through the air. Now, what I've done is a little bit different, more of a butterfly grip. So what I like to do is get the bag pretty flat in my hand and stand it upwards. So it's sitting right just about on your fingers where your palm and your fingers meet. And then I like to get 2 fingers on the bag and shake it. My index finger and my thumb are actually connected. And then I lay my ring finger just on the edge of the bag. So from when I started, I like to have the bag logo completely up. So I know my wrist is completely, there's no stress on my wrist right here, and it's just completely relaxed. And so when I release, the bag's already up. The bag logo's up, and so when you get the spin, when you release, and you get that palm up, it's gonna come up. So I would say that's kind of the easiest way to achieve it, is have the logo up, wrist not stressed at all. And when you release, palm up, the bag's gonna get a good flight. So the second step is getting the spin on the bag to flatten it out while it's flying through the air. So basically, you're gonna get whatever grip is comfortable for you. You're gonna drop your hand down on your side. And when you go back, as you're coming through and forward, you're gonna be turning your hand. So that's what's getting your spin, and you're snapping it, and you're releasing with a palm up. So releasing with a palm up is getting that bag nice and flat through the air. If you break your wrist at all, that's what's gonna get your nose down, and that's what we don't want. So I would start with getting a nice grip, whatever you feel comfortable. If you want 3 fingers, 4 fingers on it, that's completely fine. I'd get a comfortable grip of what you like. Make sure the bag logo is face up. That is one thing I will always recommend to people because it's the easiest way to get a flat bag for me. Make sure there's no stress in your wrist, and when you release, throw your palm up, and you'll be good. Now, you might see in some of my videos, and you might be saying, well, why do you put your wrist down? So I put my wrist down and the bag almost goes down, rather than, like I just said, have the logo up. The logo up is the easiest way to achieve a flat bag. The reason I put the bag down is so I can create more spin because it's driving my wrist to snap even further. I would only recommend doing this if you want to create more spin on your bag and you can already throw a flat bag. So like what I normally do, is I come here, I have the logo up, and now I put it down. So when I drive through, now I'm having to travel more to snap that wrist up, rather than like here, it's here. So it just gives me a little bit more power, a little bit more spin on my bag. I would recommend logo up first. Once you get the flat bag and you need more spin, then come back down to your wrist down and then snap up. It'll get the bag more rotation, a little bit more power through the air. So one thing that I like to do when I'm trying to throw a new bag, doesn't matter if it's a flat bag, a roller, whatever, just stand about 5 to 10 feet from the board. And as I'm releasing, I can focus on that flat bag. Once you feel comfortable with that, move 5 feet back further, because now you're adding a little bit of power, but you don't need as much power as you would at 27 feet. So then you can focus on getting that bag completely flat. You can even do this inside your house. Just throw it at your couch, throw it at a chair, whatever you need to do. Just walk around your house. You can just be tossing it, just throw it in front of you, and you'll be throwing flat bags in no time. All right, guys, I hope these steps helped you throw a flat bag. If you guys have any questions for me, leave them down in the comments below. And if you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.